Welcome back to the channel. Today I'm reviewing another exciting game. The name might sound unfamiliar to many people, Arcadia Breath of the Land, a fantasy anime-style mobile MMORPG. Today I'm going to give you an honest breakdown of what this game actually offers and whether it's worth investing your time in. Before we dive into the review, I want to quickly mention something. If you're looking for this game or want better recharge deals, try searching for Arcadia Breath of the Land on the X7 Game app. It's the platform I use to access quite a few games, and X7 Game currently has this title listed with a 90% off recharge badge, along with its own exclusive platform benefits. As for gift codes, they're also available inside the X7 Game app. I recommend checking every day because the codes usually have expiration dates. If you don't see any when you check, it probably means they've already expired. But if you keep checking regularly, you'll catch the next batch. All right, now let's get into the actual game. First, let's look at the big picture. Arcadia Breath of the Land is a mobile MMORPG developed by SP Game and officially launched in August 2024 on both Android and iOS. It features colorful anime fantasy visuals set in an open world called Arcadia, a peaceful land invaded by demons, where you play as the Chosen One summoned to push back the darkness. Sound familiar? Exactly. This narrative isn't anything new in the mobile MMORPG genre, but that's not necessarily a bad thing. What really matters is what the game does with that foundation. As soon as you enter the game, the first thing you'll notice is the beginner rewards. The game doesn't hesitate to make a strong first impression by offering 10 billion star diamonds and 1 to 1200 draws right from the start. Those numbers sound massive, and honestly, it's one of the most generous starting packages I've seen in this genre. On top of that, pre-registered players also receive the cyberpunk avatar frame, an exclusive waist decoration, and a pet named Catherine. Essentially, the game wants you to feel powerful immediately, and it's an effective approach to pull new players into the early gameplay loop. Now let's talk about the core gameplay loop. Arcadia is built around 5 clear pillars that can be summarized as exploring the open world, conquering bosses for gear, evolving pets, participating in both PvE and PvP, and finally socializing with players from around the world. It sounds simple, but once you actually play, each of these pillars opens up its own progression system. As for the open world, Arcadia's maps have a very pleasant atmosphere. The dynamic weather system and day-night cycle mentioned in several store reviews are indeed present, and they're paired with attractive anime-style visuals. The world is designed for exploration, featuring races such as dragons, dwarves, and elves, factions you'll gradually encounter and eventually recruit into your squad throughout your journey. When it comes to bosses and gear, this is the gameplay loop that I think has the most depth in Arcadia. You hunt bosses to obtain epic gear, then equip it to increase your character's stats. The gear system isn't just about equipment slots and numbers, it also includes enhancement and upgrading through crafting resources. You gather materials, merge them together, and create stronger gear. It's a very familiar loop for anyone who's played mobile MMORPGs before, but I think Arcadia executes it smoothly enough that it doesn't become boring too quickly. Now let's talk about pets, because this is the area where I want to spend more time. It's actually much more complex than it first appears. Every pet has its own attributes, unique skills, and strategic role within your squad. The pet summoning system features multiple banners with different drop rates depending on rarity, following the standard Gacha formula where higher rarity means lower drop rates. You unlock the pet system at level 15, and once you have pets, you can upgrade them using gold coins and petty XP. What impressed me is that pets aren't treated as simple cosmetics or passive stat boosts. They actively fight alongside you, and the way you build your pet team has a direct impact on your combat performance. Besides pets, you'll unlock the mount system at level 26, and mounts also have their own upgrade system through Evo cards, similar to upgrading pets but with different resources. This is one area where the game does a great job. Each system feels distinct enough that you don't feel like you're repeating the exact same process, but the upgrade logic stays consistent enough that it never becomes confusing. As for class selection, the game offers 4 main classes to choose from at the beginning, and this decision will shape your playstyle throughout your journey. I won't go through each class name one by one because after actually playing, I found that their naming is quite self-explanatory, and it's better for you to jump into the game and pick whichever fits your preferred style. Whether you enjoy melee DPS, ranged combat, or support-heavy gameplay, there's an option for you. The important part is that once you've chosen your class, you need to invest in its hero soul and skill tree to make your progression meaningful. Now let's talk about the overall progression flow, because this is probably the question most people ask when starting a new MMORPG. Arcadia's loop is very straightforward. Complete the main quests to unlock new features, level up your hero soul and skills simultaneously, enhance your gear from boss drops, unlock pets at level 15, unlock mounts at level 26, and then start farming additional resources through dungeons, boss events, and the arena. If you're someone who enjoys fast progression with a clear roadmap, Arcadia fits that style well. The game provides solid guidance, and the quest system keeps you moving without getting lost. Another strong point is the variety of game modes. Beyond the traditional PvE and PvP content, Arcadia also includes casual activities like fishing, Superbrain, and Chest Hunter. These are modes you don't often see in mobile MMORPGs, giving you a chance to relax instead of constantly grinding. Fishing is self-explanatory, Superbrain is a quiz or puzzle mode, and Chest Hunter focuses on treasure hunting. These aren't just filler activities, they also create opportunities for social interaction with players from around the world without requiring combat. Speaking of social features, Arcadia has a well-developed guild system where you can join or create a guild, play alongside guild members, and support each other in challenging content. The game also includes a marriage system and partner dungeons, designed for 2 players to experience together, adding another layer of connection for anyone who wants a permanent companion in the game. One interesting point I came across in an App Store review is that what truly determines whether an MMORPG retains players isn't just gameplay or graphics, it's the chat and the community. Arcadia currently has a Facebook page with over 16,000 likes and a Discord server with nearly 8,000 members, which shows that the community is far from empty and that people are actively playing. Now, I want to be upfront about a few things you should know before downloading. First, this is a gacha game. The summon system relies partly on luck, and if you want high-rarity pets quickly without spending time re-rolling, you'll likely need to spend money. The game doesn't hide this fact. Second, there's auto-combat and auto-questing. The game supports both, and this is something that clearly divides opinions within the community. Some players appreciate the convenience and time savings, while others dislike feeling like the game is playing itself. If you're the type of player who wants to manually control every battle, you should think carefully about this. Third, localization is still being improved. Previous updates have specifically mentioned localization enhancements, and during my own experience, I still noticed a few areas that could use more polishing. The store ratings are quite solid. On Google Play, the game sits at around 4.4 out of 5, with over 100,000 installs and 22,000 reviews. On the App Store, it's around 4.7 out of 5, with nearly 3,000 ratings. Those numbers suggest that this isn't just another shovelware title. It has a real player base and an established community. So after spending time with Arcadia Breath of the Land, what's my overall conclusion? It's a solid, traditional fantasy mobile MMORPG featuring an attractive open world, satisfying boss hunting, a deep pet system, mounts, gear crafting, and enough casual content to keep things from becoming repetitive. It's best suited for players who enjoy fast-paced MMORPG progression, like building squads and don't mind gacha mechanics. If you're looking for a long-term MMORPG with an international community, Arcadia is definitely worth trying. And if you want to start the game under better conditions, remember to search for Arcadia Breath of the Land on the X7 Game app. Make sure you search for the exact title so you don't end up with the wrong game, since it's currently listed there with exclusive recharge promotions. As for gift codes, keep checking the app daily. From what I've seen, they appear in waves, so don't check once and forget about it. Regularly checking the best way to catch the next batch. Alright, that's everything I have on Arcadia, Breath of the Land for today's video. If you've already played it, leave a comment and let me know what level you're at and which class you're using. I'm curious to see which class is currently the community favorite. See you in the next video.